Can you hear them? Hey YouTube, Richard Scott here. Today is Wednesday, March 18th of 2020, and this is the first hive removal of the season. And a homeowner in Coker, Alabama, that's in Tuscaloosa County, has bees in their garage. They built it the ceiling of the garage and they need the bees removed. And fortunately, the owner decided to have somebody come out and save the bees rather than poison them. So that's always a good thing. And I'm going to get the bees a new home, a new place where they can grow and develop and do their thing. So I just got to this home in Coker and look what I found right there. The hive that I'm doing the removal this morning has just cast off a swarm, and it must have happened yesterday. It's really early in the morning, so most likely these bees cast off a swarm yesterday evening or sometime yesterday afternoon, but that's pretty cool. This is in the driveway of the homeowner that has the bees, and the bees are right over here. And this is a split level home. So the bees are coming in between the brick and the vinyl, and they're actually going into the floor joist between the floor of the home and the ceiling of the garage. See some traffic right there. So we're going to try to get these, but before I do that, I'm going to get the swarm. So I've got most of the cluster down from the tree, looking for the queen. She could be still somewhere in here. She may have already gone in the box. You see the bees are fanning and marching in, so she may already be in there, which would be nice, but I'm keeping an eye out on her, and if I see her, put her in this little cage, temporarily put her in my hive box. That way I know she won't fly out. Looks like more bees are starting to march in, getting that hint. So we'll see. So what are the odds of a swarm? The hive that I'm doing a removal on today cast off a swarm, most likely sometime yesterday. So 2 birds with 1 stone. That's kind of nice. Hey, got the queen. I saw her marching in and grabbed her real quick. See if you can see her. I know there's a lot of bees in there, so see if you can get a view of her. There she is right there. You see her crawling across the top, and I'll circle her on the screen. Right there. She's in there. Alright, so I'm going to put her in the box so all these other bees will go rushing in. So that was pretty easy swarm capture. How about that? If I've got a swarm that's stubborn to get in the box, they just want to kind of chill here, what I use is my smoker, and I will corral these like cattle. It's kind of smoked outside of the swarm, just like that. Just get these girls to moving, and that will get them marching on in. Now I only do that if I know I have the queen. If I know for sure I've got the queen in there, I'll do that, because I don't want to take a chance to smoke these bees if I don't have the queen and they take flight. See how they're marching in pretty quickly now? Kind of give them a little smoke, entice them to get out of here a little bit, and they'll start running in. Because I don't have time to sit here all day and wait on all these bees to march on in. Sometimes it takes a while, and you got to give them a little bit of a encouragement. Look at them fanning, trying to get in. They know the queen's in there. Can you hear them? And when they fan like that, they're actually producing a pheromone that tells all the other bees, hey, follow me, that the queen's inside. They've got their butts in the air just like that. See how they're fanning their wings? Love to watch that march. It's so interesting to see them do that. But all the bees that are out here are slowly going on in there. And that pheromone they're releasing is telling all the other bees, y'all come on in. That's it. So again, here's the outside of the colony, and they're going in between the vinyl and the brick, going between the floor joist and the ceiling. This is a split level home, so I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. And you see where the owner tried to caulk it to keep the bees from coming in the garage. The bees are actually up here, just above the vinyl. There's some sheetrock, and I'm going to take the vinyl down, cut the sheetrock out. You can actually feel it. It's so warm in there. It's crazy. If you feel the vinyl, it's almost hot to the touch. But you can hear the bees humming. I know they're there. So hopefully the entire colony is just right here and easy to access. But the hive's been here for about 4 years. I want to just explain my setup here. I've got a vacuum rig, so I've got a shop vac. It's hooked up to this box, and yes, it has lots of leaks in it. You like my duct tape. But anyway, that is to control the airflow, so I can suck the bees into this catch box, and it doesn't kill the bees. If I were to just vacuum in the shop vac, it'd kill the bees. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to suck them into my catch box using this vacuum hose, and that will safely get the bees into that box there. I've got frames here for my hive box that I'm going to cut comb out of, use rubber bands to attach to these frames, and the bees will have their resources so the bees don't lose anything out of this. So I want to take as many resources as I can so the hive can prosper whenever I'm done with this project. Okay, got everything pretty much planed out. I'll scrape what's left of the comb here in a little while. But I had to work around this thing, which is a pain. But it had this huge cluster of bees you see right there. And I think what happened, the bees have swarmed, and I believe the queen went with the swarm. So I don't think they had a current queen in there because I didn't see any eggs or larvae. Well, I take that back. I did see some larvae, but I didn't see any eggs. There were several queen cells that were capped off, which makes sense, but We're going to vacuum the rest of these bees up, and that'll be pretty much it.
It was a pretty big colony, and all the bees are gone, other than just a few little straggler bees here and there. So everything is pretty well cleaned up. It's hard to get all that wax out of there. I got as much as I could. There's still a little bit left.